Welcome back here to Fox 2 News. On this Saturday morning, we're joined now by Kathy Schrenk, who's the author of Kirkwood, A Walk Through History, joining us now to talk about your passion for Kirkwood and why you wrote a book on the city.
Right, thanks for having me.
It's good to have you here this morning. So you have a very busy day. We'll talk about that here in a moment, but tell us a little bit about your book and what inspired you to write it.
Sure, so Kirkwood, A Walk Through History is a series of walks in Kirkwood. You can start at a landmark such as the farmer's market or one of the really well-known churches, follow the directions in the book, and really get a tour through the history and the landmarks of Kirkwood.
Very neat. So how did you start delving into the city's history to write these guided tours?
Well, I've actually lived in Kirkwood for about 10 years. And so I knew that we have a really wonderful historical society. It's in the building called Mudd's Grove, which is a historic building, and they have just a wealth of information about all aspects of the city. There are about 9 or 10 historic districts that have been determined by the city of Kirkwood. And Mudd's Grove has just tons and tons of information on every single house and lot in all of those districts. And they run the gamut from mansions that were built in the 1860s all the way up to mid-century modern houses.
How fascinating is that? So I'm sure once you got started, it was easy to keep going and get this out there today. And you have a big day in store because you're going to be doing some book signings at a couple different locations. Tell us about that and how people can come out and meet you and learn more about Kirkwood's history.
Yeah, that's right. I'll be at Moonbeam's Gifts in Glendale from 11 to 1 today, and then I'll be at the Magic House. Obviously a very famous Kirkwood landmark, from 1:30 to 3:30 today.
Great. And what do you want people to take away from this book? You put a lot of work into it, obviously, but what's your ultimate goal with putting this out there?
I would really love folks to know about some of the lesser known neighborhoods in Kirkwood. I learned a lot about the Meacham Park neighborhood, which, as a lot of people know, is a historically African-American neighborhood, but it has a really fascinating history, including a former school that is on the National Register of Historic Places. And the Merrimack Highlands neighborhood is one that I didn't know anything about before I started researching. It was a resort that was founded in the 1890s for people who lived in the city but couldn't afford to buy a country home, which was kind of what Kirkwood was like back then. And they would come out on the weekends and enjoy the fresh air and the Merrimack River. There was swimming, there was a big hotel, and lots of summer cottages for rental, which are now homes in this neighborhood. And there are these Victorians that are just beautiful, and it kind of looks like just a Victorian fairy tale if you walk through this neighborhood.
You make me want to explore the city myself again.
It's so
interesting. It's been a little while since I've been out there, but very
Very
cool. Thank you so much for joining us. And then as far as like, if people can't make it out to your signings today, how can they get this book? Can they purchase it online?
They can purchase it online. It's in a lot of stores around Kirkwood. Christopher's Gifts right downtown by the farmer's market. Schnucks at Woodlawn and Manchester carries it. And of course online, and readypress.com. Reedy Press is the publisher.
And you also wrote a book on the Katy Trail as well. So how did you go from that book to this one?
So I started out, my first book was about hikes around St. Louis. It's called Best Hikes with Kids Near St. Louis. I have 3 kids and we love to hike as a family, and so I wrote that book. And then Reedy approached me about doing the Katy Trail book. And the Katy Trail is really a wonderful, it's called Rails to Trails. It's an old railroad line that's been turned into a trail mostly for biking. And I've been a really avid cyclist all my life. And so that was a natural, and then once I got connected with Reedy, then writing a book about Kirkwood made a lot of sense, because like I said, I've lived there for about 10 years, and it's been really fun to find out more about Kirkwood and its history.
Kathy, thank you so much, and good luck with your events today. We'll put all this info for you guys on our website, fox2now.com. Good to have you here.
Thank you for having me.